Thanks for checking out another review with Ugly Dudes with Beard Reviews. I'm Josh.
I'm Talon.
I'm Joe.
And today we're going to be talking about the Bushman Beard Care product line. First of all, happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, representing the 7 Chem Army. Yeah.
Thanks to all our vets who have served us and who are currently serving and or who are not. First of all, we're going to talk about the oils. We got the old growth that we got and tinder, which is quote-unquote campfire smell. The old growth, which I actually really enjoyed. It's a spice and citrus scent. Very subtle. Going over the ingredients here, there's quite a few, so bear with me. Spice and citrus. Eco certified virgin argan oil and organic jojoba oil. Now those are readily absorbed into the follicle, so they absorb pretty quickly, which is great. Organic rosemary extract.
Smells awesome, by the way.
Yes, it does. Essential oils, sustainably harvested sandalwood oil, which is freaking awesome. Black pepper, which you can definitely smell in there as well. Cardamom, which is a spice that's made from multiple different plants. Grapefruit and bergamot. All those mix really, really well in regards to the oil scent and the smell. Like I said before, it's a subtle smell, so it's not really overpowering or very potent whatsoever regarding all the freaking things that it has in it. The scent lasts for about 4 to 5 hours. Once you put it on, you can definitely smell it, much like most oils. Actually quickly dies down within a few minutes. And then throughout the day, you just kind of get a little whiff.
It's almost like it reactivates itself. It's like, oh, I forgot about you. There you are.
Yep.
Still around.
Moving your hand a little bit in the beard a little bit, kind of getting
re-stimulate the oil.
Yep. Brings it out, like I said, 4 to 5 hours. Depending on how much you put, maybe 6 if you put quite a bit. In regards to the thickness and the feel of the oil, it's a 3.5 to a 4.
I agree.
So a little bit thicker than your average oils, but it doesn't feel greasy, which is great.
No,
non-greasy. Overall, I really enjoyed this oil, and this is definitely one that you'll want to get. It's one I haven't smelled before, which is fantastic. Both oils are. So in regards to that, we'll go over to the tinder/campfire.
So we asked a whole bunch of different companies to try and recreate a campfire smell. And by far this is #1 in my opinion. It's called Tinder, and I'm going to go over the ingredients first before I talk about the actual oil. It has the EcoCert organic argan oil, kernel oil, organic cinnamon jojoba. Let's just say jojoba. Seed oil, rosemary.
He doesn't have his glasses on. So.
I don't have my glasses on today. Citrus dedizen, also known as cedarwood. Clary sage, which is a very nice spice, but I'll get into that in a bit. The pine needle or Pinus sever. He's going into the Latin word name for all these. Thanks, guy. Betula aba oil, which is birch tar, which I'll definitely be talking about in a minute. Oil. So first, the birch tar and the pine needle. It smells like you just came back from a weekend of camping all weekend out by the fire. All you did was sit next to the fire, and that smell absorbed into your beard.
Like all your brothers who are going camping this weekend, you're gonna smell exactly like this damn oil.
Just like in a bottle. I've talked to the owner briefly about the smell. It can be and will be overpowering if you use too much. I suggest using a dropper, however you say it. You use a very pin-sized amount and do 3 drops, corner to corner of the earlobe and 1 down the chin, and then rub it down to get that full effect without being overpowering. It definitely smells more outdoorsy. The pine really is, because we live here in the Northwest, lots of trees, it smells like you've been outside and living with amongst the trees.
For sure.
So the consistency is the same as the old growth with the 3.5 to 4 thickness. Easy to apply, leaves the sheen, does not dissipate. And with the birch tar and the pine needle scent. It sticks around all day, more than the 5 to 6 hour range. Put it in about 8 in the morning, and it'll still be there at 6 p.m., 8 p.m.
And also, with the ingredients, there's no fragrance.
Period. No man-made chemicals, all essential, meaning organic chemicals.
And if you want to read all these ingredients yourself, he has an awesome website that you can go to on the Shop To button, or you can just go to Bushman's beardco.com.
Beardco.com.
Or you just go to the Facebook, go to Shop Now, and it'll take you there automatically. Great website, has everything listed that you want, so just check that out.
So next we have Joe, who tried 2 products. He tried the pit paste, right?
Yes.
And the soap.
I also did too.
But he'll go into the pit paste first before the soap. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So we got 2 pit pastes. We got the rosemary mint and the bay rum, and we actually use these for quite a few weeks. Just kind of give you a little look at what that looks like. Now this stuff is actually, I can smell it from here. It's actually pretty soft. It has a consistency of like wet clay. It spreads really, actually really nice.
Yeah.
Not solid at all. The smells are just fantastic. Now these are actually made by a different vendor called Vintage Body Care. You can find him on Facebook. Just search for that name. So Joe will go ahead and go into his first. He had the bay rum.
I had the bay rum. I actually really liked it. Very easy to apply. For me, it lasted all day, even into the next morning. When I went to take a shower, I could still smell it. So I haven't got a chance to try any of the other flavors of them, I guess. External use only, obviously.
Do not eat
Don't
it.
eat it.
No. What about ingredients or the smell?
What are the ingredients? Naturally extracted sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda.
Baking soda.
Yeah. Non-GMO Maranta.
Just read the
arrowroot.
Just read the hyphenated.
Yeah, we'll just read those.
Thanks for the Latin breakdown of all the ingredients, by the way.
Fractionated coconut oil, shea butter,
The bay leaf.
the bay leaf oil, bitter orange,
Oh, it's
clove, allspice oil, and cinnamon bark oil. It smells really good.
It's the smell's there. Like as soon as you put it on, you can smell it through your clothes, but it's not really potent and it's not really overpowering. Especially with my wife being pregnant, whatever, I get great hints from her. She'll tell me straight up, and it's not. It smells great. In regards to the rosemary mint, which is I got, I actually got to try 2, or both, I should say. The ingredients on the rosemary are naturally extracted sodium, baking soda, non-GMO Maranta, arrowroot, root powder, organic, caprylic, something like that. Fractionated coconut oil, organic. God damn, I hate this crap.
Listen.
Yeah. We'll have him read it.
all right. Roots of rosemary, also known as shea butter, parkaya, food grade bentonite clay, Rosmarinus officialis, rosemary, oil Menthia piperetia, which is also peppermint oil. So thank you again. So if you are into the exotic Latin names, check out their Facebook and their webpage for all the ingredients.
In regards to, because this stuff is supposed to be used as deodorant, in regards to the sweat control, I myself, as soon as my body senses heat, it's bam, sweat. So if you're somebody who sweats a lot, this is not recommended for you whatsoever. It's not going to control your sweat. It's more of controlling your body odor. So just an FYI.
And then the soap.
So the soaps, we got, actually we got both of them. We got the double bit, which Joey got to use, and then I got the half wedge beard wash.
Yeah, we had to write it down.
Alright, so list of ingredients are
Organic virgin coconut oil, purified water infused with marshmallow root, organic coconut milk, I don't even know how to say that word, saponified, organic unrefined shea butter,
Collidio
Collidio oatmeal, food grade bentonite clay, rye whiskey.
Which is also good to drink.
Is that for
essential oils, which is birch tar, balsam fir, and cedarwood. And then for the half wedge, they have all the exact and same ingredients except for the essential oils. So in the half wedge beard wash, it would be balsam fir. So I guess that's in the other one too. Bergamot and cedarwood.
All right. So going to the lather and all that.
So with a double bit.
All right.
So here's the awesome paper wrapper.
It's a paper wrapper it comes with. It is amazing stuff. It is like putting almost a degreaser in there. I mean, it takes everything out.
So if you have balms, oils that you just want to remove at the end of the day, I would recommend it as well.
Yeah, before I got into using this, I was just using regular shampoo. Didn't feel like it got hardly anything out. Kept wondering why. Started using this, and it is absolutely amazing.
How does it lather?
And it lathers very well. About 3 turns in the hand, then rub your hands together, and it will do your whole face, my whole goatee, everything.
Now, just an FYI, if you don't know, Joey is fairly new to the beard world and beard products and things like that. So it's great to get an opinion on that on a first-time user and someone who doesn't know really what beard products does. With the half wedge, another great one. Now, these are very manly smells. With the half wedge, it smells like pine, cedarwood. The bergamot comes a little bit through, but not too terribly. Mostly the cedarwood and the pine. It smells like the woods, honestly.
Smells like a campfire.
If you want man smell.
Bushman smell.
Bushman.
Yes, exactly. They come in about 5 to 6 ounces bars, give or take. When it comes in the wrappers, somehow the wrappers really soak up the smell and just like freaking pulling it out like crazy. Like when
it's like a perfume around your room. Oh, I smell it. Oh, it's delicious.
When me and Talon got them, we're like, woo! These are really strong.
These are awesome. I can't wait to try.
But when you actually put it in your shower, it's not that
It's
potent.
subtle. It's not as potent as when you get it delivered.
Yep.
So, FYI, when you smell it, go, oh, I don't know if I want to try this now. Trust us.
Yep.
Our opinion is it gets toned down.
Yep. So just kind of sum it up on the double bit. It's a birch tar, wood, and whiskey. The half wedge is a balsam, bergamot, and cedar smell. With the 1 ounce oils, they are $19.99. With the you need to talk about the balm.
I do need to talk about the balm. So
Take away.
the balm is not with us under circumstances. Somebody out there in the greater Spokane, Washington area has a new can of Bushman beard balm.
And apparently needed it more than
Needed it more than me. So I hope his beard looks shiny and smells great. So I had a chance to try it for 1 day before it was forcibly removed from my vehicle. Yeah, the smell is very, very subtle. And it has more of the shine and control, which I didn't think it would have right off the bat. But it definitely had control over my long-haired beard hairs. It laid it down pretty smooth with the application of a brush or comb. The consistency and feel of it, it's not too hard, but it's not soft. Easy to apply in your hand before rubbing it, getting it warm. To apply, I used just 3 fingers instead of the whole hand this time, and it was just easy to apply it over the corners of my mouth, near my mustache, and then a couple little dabs near the ears and then down.
For the balm, for a 2 ounce, it's $14.99. For a 4 ounce, it's $29.99.
I highly recommend.
And he has 2 different, I guess, casings, you could say. He has a jar and a tin. The jar is more of a plastic, hardened version. That one is more recommended for hot areas. So if you live,
New Mexico, Arizona, Texas area,
California, Florida, things like that, you definitely want to get the jar.
For us up here in the Pacific Northwest, I'd recommend the tin.
Yeah, it doesn't get too hot up here, especially if you have ACs. What else? He has shaving soaps as well.
Oh yes.
I didn't get the pricings on that, but he says on his website, if you use it for anything else other than a beard, that is preferable, of course. He has, just to kind of sum it up, balms, wash/shampoos, gift sets, and the shaving soaps. Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about?
Check out Bushman.
Yeah, just go on Facebook. We'll have the link to their shopping center, of course, about this video. Just check them out, Bushman Beard Care, on Facebook. And thanks for checking out another review with Ugly Dudes with Beard Reviews.
Beard on, guys.
Beard on.
Have
Be
a good
safe.
one. Woo. Enjoy your weekend.